Anyway, we lived outside of town there, about 30 miles out of Nashville, 35, something like that. And a little old house out there, because we couldn't afford to live in Nashville. It was just rent's too high. And I've been down to the store, and I kind of listened and looked a lot. And this fella, he had this truck out there, one of them beat up old thing, and it was real old, one of them old crank-up jobs, you know. If you had to watch your thumb, it'd get busted right off. And anyway, I knew that it wouldn't run. He couldn't get to run. But this other fellow that was down there that day, and he says, you know, he was talking to me, he said, I'd buy that truck if old boy gets running. He said, I kind of always wanted one. And I said, really? So the businessman part of me is starting to kind of kick in. And I wish he hadn't. But anyway, it did. And I decided, well, I'd take what money we had and I'd buy that truck. And I'd get it to running, because I'm a pretty good mechanic. I'd get it to running and then sell it to that fella down there, because I knew what he was going to give for it. And I bought it for a little bit of nothing. And I'm out there working on it, busting my knuckles all up and everything. I mean, I just could not get that darn thing done. And the wife comes out, and she says, what you doing? I said, I'm just fixing to sell this truck down there to this fella. She said, you mean you bought it? I said, yeah, I'm making some money. I tried to explain it to her, and of course she said, you idiot, you know, I already knew that. And she said, that just beats all I ever seen. I'm leaving. And she got in the only car that would run and left. And she went back to Waco, Texas, and I'm up there in Nashville, outside of Nashville. And boy, I mean, it kind of hit me pretty hard, because I never did like being married. It's true, I married her 3 times, which made her the dumbass. Yeah, but, you know, I mean, it wasn't very smart on her part, let's put it that way. All right. So I decided that I would put on my favorite clothes, which would be something, well, exactly like this. And I put my boots on, made sure I had my boots and everything on. I scrunched my old hat on, and I laid down on the bed there, and I got my gun together, and I was just fixing to end it off, because I was just sick and tired of it. And I'm going to give you a little tip here. Don't ever play Russian roulette with an automatic. That ain't got nothing to do with the story. I just wanted to show that for your good health. Anyway, I got the gun up to my head, and I was just about to do it, man. And I went right over the top of my head, just emptied it in the wall, which I had to do some explaining about later. Anyway, I decided I'm going to make that truck run. Sheer willpower. I got down and squared off that truck, and I swear I finally got it to run. And I limped into town, into Nashville, and I got started borrowing money, you know, like panhandling out on the street. I said, I got enough money, I bet, to buy a house. I mean, I was so pitiful looking, all beat up and everything. And I just decided, well, she's left me. This gives me good cause to go and raise hell and do just about anything there is to do. And I decided, well, I'll do it. And I took every day on pill you could think of, and I drank every drink you could think of, and I got a hold of every woman you could think of, wide, short, skinny, tall. I mean, everything but farm animals. I'm telling you, I had a good time. And finally, I don't know how many days had passed, but I'm still, you know, back then I was pretty much a man there. And, anyway, I actually got tired, and I got to run out of money.
One more bucket.
I made sure I had gas in that old truck, and I limped back out there to that house. And I got in there and I decided I'd take a shower because boy, I sure did need one. And I went ahead and took a shower. And of course, first thing I do when I get through taking a shower is put my hat on. I figured I got it together, I'm gonna put a lid on it. And some reason or another, I put my boots on. And I had my guitar, and I started writing a song about this, what had happened to me. And it's, God, it's a great song, man. I couldn't believe it. Oh, Lord God, I'm gonna, it just scared me to death. It was so good. About that time, the wife comes in the door. And I didn't know how long she'd been gone, and I didn't know how long I'd been gone either. And so she said, what in the world are you doing now? You know, because she's kind of used to me by then. And I said, honey, I just wrote the doggone song you ever heard in your whole life. I said, we're going to buy Nashville. That's what we're going to do. We're going to buy it. She said, well, I got to hear it. So I did. I got about a third of the way through, and she stopped me and got back in the car and went back to work. That's how good it was. Anyway,
it's good Arkansas water.
It's one of the best mud puddles in Arkansas. Anyhow, it tastes better than Waco water. I don't care where it comes from. But, here's the song I'm going to do it for you. It's called I'm Thinking About Cranking My Ragged Old Truck Up and Hauling Myself into Town. Yeah! Early this morning, without any warning, took me a look at myself. Good God. I see how that married up life I've been living, it was a trying touch on me today. I laid on the bed with a gun to my head, and I'm married about the end of it all. But I come to myself just before I got killed, and I broke there some holes in the wall. Into town, thinking about raising up, sit on the Musher Hill till I die. I'm blue in the face and I'm mad. Well, be on the ground. I'm thinking about cranking a ragged old truck up and haul it myself in the town. It makes me drunk to think about it. That really makes me fall down the hill. As ugly as an old mud rail fence, but I'm loaded with hillbilly charm. It's my life, no wife. My sponsor tell me I can't go and have some fun. So before that old heifer drives a in from Waco, can bet you a 3 days I'll take you myself in the town. Thinking about living, ain't gonna much of hell will I die. We'll be on the